Hello, today is Thursday, November 24th, 2022. Tomorrow is my payday, but I will be on holiday, so I'm just goofing around, checking in my account, my salary. Uh, a moment ago, our national football team had a competition, had a game with the Uruguayan team, and they just had a draw at 0-0, 0-0. So, but our national team did their best, and they outperformed the Uruguay team. So the Uruguayan team was just wimp. They did poorly. Suarez and other Cavani or whoever he is, they did a poor job of playing football. So it was a game match, but it was a good point for us, and everybody came out as winner. Uh, and there seems to be another article, another story, winning story about coming from America, especially Schwarzenegger. So let's dive in and check out what it is all about. His secret child. By the way, I will read this article to practice English. I'm just trying to practice English and teach you English, but I will focus on the phrases and the words and sentences that I deem uh, worthy of memorization, worthy of reminding myself of those expressions. So here we go. Joseph, Schwarzenegger's secret child with a housekeeper, wants to make it on his own in Hollywood. Really, November 10th, 2022, 30-minute read. I think it will be like a 15-minute read for me because I am just Korean. I've never lived in America as a student or a businessman, except that I made four travels to America: California, Sierra Nevada, Austin, Texas, Washington, D.C., and New York and Boston. So I was just tourist, not more than that. So this story is from Brightside. 42% of births occur outside of marriage, really. In some countries like France, this percentage can be as high as 60%. No kidding shit. Joseph Baina grew up in California, and he found out that he was Arnold Schwarzenegger's son when he was 13 years old. True family needs no marriage certificates to form strong bonds. And here's the story of how Joseph wants to make a name for himself in Hollywood. 100% on his own without being in his father's shadow. So here, make a name for himself in Hollywood, 100% on his own without being in father's shadow, okay? Without being under the father's umbrella of father's umbra or his father's halo. No halo effect, okay? When Joseph was nearing his teenage years, his whole life unfolded in front of him. Mildred Baina worked for Arnold Schwarzenegger's family as a housekeeper for the better part of 2 decades before leaving in 2011. When asked about the extramarital affair, Schwarzenegger said he thinks about it now and then and says that I can beat myself up as much as I want. It's not gonna change the situation. I don't need any time to reflect when I know it was a major screw up. So the key thing is, how do you move forward? How do you have a great relationship with your kids? It was a major fuck up. It was a major screw up. It's not going to change the situation. I can beat myself up as much as I want. I don't know. Now and then, I think about it now and then. Extramarital affair. There's extramarital affair. Okay, housekeeper. For the better part of 2 decades. For the better part of the 2 decades. For the better part of 2 decades. Almost 2 decades. Okay, for the better part of 2 decades. Now and then, the extramarital affair is not going to change the situation. It was a major fuck up. It was a major screw up. Arnold is fulfilling his responsibility and taking care of Joseph and his mother. He even supported his son's education. Of course you should do, motherfucker. I mean, Schwarzenegger. Joseph will never forget the day he found out Arnold was his father. Joseph Baena, now 25 years old, vividly remembers the day he heard the big news. I was in 8th grade. I get called out of class to leave. And my mom's there, and she's like, we gotta go. Everyone is finding out about you and who your father is. Called out of class. Yeah. Called out of class to leave. I get called out of class to leave. News trucks swarm the house. I am 13. My body is transforming. My mind is transforming. And now my life transformed before my eyes. My life transformed before my eyes. That's good expression. My life transformed before my eyes is more strengthened. There's much more strength before my eyes. It takes real strength to live your life without always looking back at what your father has achieved. Baena is a bodybuilder, actor, fitness model, and realtor, a man of many talents. He has a couple of acting roles under his belt and was recently cast in the Dancing with the Stars show. He doesn't believe in handouts and takes great pride in not using his father's contacts to advance in the industry. Joseph feels pressure to live up to his famous father. He shares there's a lot of people out there with very accomplished parents. And it's scary. It's scary to get compared to these giants and to have the feeling like you need to live up to these expectations. However, he knows he doesn't have to live up to anyone's expectations but his own. Arnold and Joseph have a father-son bond that could make many of us jealous. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Joseph have a tight-knit relationship, and one quick look at their socials confirms this. When they are training together at Gold's Gym, they are biking together. Arnold is a proud dad and believes Joseph is a fantastic son and a great training partner. Birthday wishes are always paired with compliments, and every child should hear from their parents. A very closely knit family, okay, have a tight-knit relationship, or they have a very closely knit family relationship. Have a tight-knit relationship. Have a tight-knit relationship. Happy birthday, Joseph. Watching you graduate from college this year and seeing you follow your passions has been amazing. You are a fantastic son, and I can't wait for our next training session. I love you, Arnold shared. What's the best thing you've learned from your father? If you could be a dad for a day, what's the first thing you do for your kids? I don't know. I'm just tired and I'm gonna go to bed. John, I'm tired. Sorry. I will just go to bed. I'll take your call later. So today we learned such expressions as a closely knit relationship. My life folded in front of my eyes. My life transformed before my eyes. Transformed. Training together. They are biking together. What else? Father son bond. I get called out of class to leave. News trucks, news trucks, news trucks. 13. Without being in his father's shadow. Make a name for himself. Make a name for himself. Outside of marriage. Outside of marriage. Outside of marriage. Thanks for listening. That's it. Take care. Bye bye.